Okay, recording has
After
resumed.
that fucking illustrious crash.
Yeah, we lost like, what, 15 minutes of footage?
It was a lot more than that.
Like 5 deaths? No, because
Easily.
I cut the
No.
first recording, remember?
Oh. Oh, yeah. When did we cut? Like, how far had we gotten in by then?
Right before I switched to Cloud Boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought we lost all of it.
we lost all the Cloud Boy footage.
Oh, that's fine then. I was all, like, sad because I thought we'd lost everything we'd recorded. That's hilarious. I was
Uh,
so depressed, and now I'm happy again. Because I literally said nothing funny. I said nothing funny after we switched to Clozo.
yeah, that's true. Do we go Clozo again just for the recording?
No, Clozo sucks. Fuck Clozo.
Karkamis, though, he's my favorite.
He rules, yeah.
Karkamis and Drass are actually the best.
I only just met him and I already love him.
That's because he has Gembot.
Flumple? That's
Yeah.
a sick-ass name.
Do we go brutal again? I think I'm
I
just gonna
wonder
go
what the final
intense
boss
this
is.
time.
Yeah. Like a coward, basically. You're just giving up.
Yes.
After I came up with all those cheer things, like, now you're being a little coward.
No, the
It's
entire
like,
time you came up with none of the with like no cheers.
I came up with at least 2.
But nah.
You're erasing all my achievements by switching difficulties. How are we ever going to be a team?
Now this character is really good because it's like ice climbers.
Yeah, that's kind of like the Cloud arm ability, except it's a gun instead, which is way better.
That and it has Wi-Fi.
And everything that lives in your Wi-Fi is 100% better than
Gembot
things
is
that
in
don't.
fact Hatsune Miku.
I could tell the moment I saw him. Blue hair, blue eyes, blue tie,
Blue tie.
living in your Wi-Fi.
What the fuck is Nordon?
We're about to find out.
No, 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 no!
Right back into the panicking mode. Oh, shit, that was close. Damn, you're being way too risky. You better watch out.
Gembot, please, where are you?
No, oh my god. That was so quick. I guess it takes a little bit of skill to control 2 characters at once, huh?
Yeah. And like
Even
you
on a
can't get
lower
them too far
difficulty,
apart or
pathetic.
like Gembot doesn't move.
Right.
And you
Jimbot
can't
has
have
separation anxiety. It's like having a 23-year-old son who won't move out.
God.
Like, he won't move on his own. But
You're
we need him
referencing
to start
yourself.
being self-sufficient.
I was a little worried until you said son.
What? Oh, you thought I was about to roast you? No, I would never be so mean. I live with my parents too, I can't roast you for that.
You're 23 now?
No, I'm 21.
Oh. Why'd you say 23? I'm 23. I think.
It's just the first number that popped into my head.
Unless I'm 22 or 24. I'm one of those 3 ages.
I don't know how old you are, to be honest. Like, I literally don't even know. I don't think I've ever known. I've always just been like, oh yeah, you're the same age as me, even though you're definitely not.
Because I don't really pay attention.
Yeah, it's not like it matters.
That's gonna hold up in court one day.
Officer, I didn't know how old I was. I didn't know it wasn't okay for me to show up to this birthday party celebration at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. Like, I forget that I can enter bars.
That's the craziest shit. We were actually just talking about this the other day. We were bored and we had nothing to do, and we were like, if we were normal kids, we'd just go to the bar right now because we're both completely eligible to do that, but neither of us want to. We're too busy gaming.
Yeah.
You can't game at the bar. Though there is a bar in our town that has arcade machines, which is cool.
I thought you were gonna say, like, Dave and Buster's.
That's not the place I was thinking of, but
Blitz and Chips.
not the place I was thinking of.
God, this is a lot of focus. I can barely function.
You can barely function as is. This is straining your very being.
It is.
For all the wine appreciators out there, all the sommeliers who watch our channel, tonight I'm drinking the Francis Ford Coppola Director's Cut Chardonnay. And I have to say, for like 20-something dollars, it punches above its price range. Not bad at all. This has been Wine Reviews Deathbot. I love the aesthetic of this game. It's like so beautiful. Like the colors are just so good. Everything is so nice looking. I want to know who the sprite artist is. Like who's the lead designer? Because it's just a really gorgeous game, to be honest.
I have to look that up later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh god, I'm forgetting who is
more about the studio. Do you know like what other games this studio has made?
They made one game a long time ago. Wait, the studio or like the same developers? I have no idea what else the studio has made, but the developers made a game a long time ago called like Kill Death Anya, which was like a 2D platformer battle royale type of thing.
Okay. Either way, yeah, I'm just really impressed by this. It's such a cool game.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could sprint.
Oh yeah, you just learned that technique recently.
That's a good skill to have.
It really is. Sprinting has actually helped me in many scenarios in my life. I can't even lie. Out of all the math classes that I took in Catholic school, I've used very little of those skills. But the two skills that have helped me the most are being able to write and read cursive, and being on the track team and learning how to run properly.
How to run away. Wait, I always ask you how to run properly, and you're always like, I don't know.
No, what? When have you asked me that?
Literally every time I run, I'm like, how the fuck do you run? I don't know proper form or breathing.
I should teach you. I feel like I always ignore you whenever you say that, because I don't remember you saying that, but I did run track for like 2 years, so I could probably help you.
Alright, I'm done with old man. I want to be Drass again.
This is the best and most reliable character, really.
Closer's
My
pretty
specialty on the track team, though, was not running. Like, I was a decent sprinter, but I was on the B team.
Wait, it's track. What are you supposed to do besides run?
Well, you see, it's track and field. So, my specialty was high jump.
Your specialty was field.
Yeah, exactly.
You tilled the land and sown the seeds.
Was really being the, Yeah, I was the farmer that would keep the running track nice looking, and I would plant the sod. No, since I was one of the tallest kids in my age group, I was the best high jumper in our school, so that was my thing. I think at one point I had like, I did the best out of any of the students in the age group for high jumping. I don't remember how high I jumped, but I definitely cleared like a 6-foot jump or something. It was cool. I wasn't that good at long jump though. Have you ever seen people do high jump? Like what that looks like? Because it's really crazy. What you do is you have to run at the bar, and then you don't just jump straight over it like a hurdle. You actually jump backwards. So you like jump over the bar in a flipping arc. So your back goes over it, and then you fall onto like it's really crazy and weird, but it's honestly the best way to jump over the bar.
Yeah, that's weird.
It was fun though. I just have this specific memory of this one time where I like totally kicked ass at it. That's the only time I ever did good at sports as a kid.
God, running would have made this game so much easier in those first couple runs.
Yeah, you were totally getting killed by shit all the time that was like chasing you, and you were so stressed out when the bosses would chase you. And there was so much backtracking. Like, sprinting would have saved you all the time.
Yeah, look at her go!
Man, this character really is the best. Like, there's no reason to use any character that doesn't have that sick-ass jump combo, because it's so useful.
Alright, I think Drass definitely is a competitor for top 10 hottest anime video game babes.
Absolutely. Like, if only we could see her take one, is what I'm saying. Like, I bet you could probably play in the Himalayas for hours.
I don't think she's a bird. I know it's confusing because she has the pointy helmet.
It is confusing. It's confusing me right now. Although, I don't know if she has Sonic beat. Like, Sonic is definitely in the most, like, the category for most attractive video game characters. Because he's, like, totally living in hot chick heaven, as they say. Okay, actually, we were talking about our favorite friends videos earlier, and that is probably my #1 favorite. Cause like that one is like not even cringe. I mean, it is cringe, but it just doesn't make me feel cringe. It just makes me fucking laugh my ass off. Cause it's the most quotable shit that I've ever seen. Like, I say, I wish we could see her take wing, probably literally every day of my life, I say that. Like, I quote it as much as I quote So I Married an Axe Murderer. It's fucking hilarious.
Solidarian Axe Manager? Is that what you said?
No. No. I can't believe I've never made you watch this movie. It's called So I Married an Axe Murderer. And it is, like, my family's favorite movie. We watch it constantly.
Oh.
And I quote it fucking all the time, but you probably don't realize I'm quoting it.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
Like, every time I say, well, I don't know if you've heard me say this, but if I ever say, the fruits of the devil.
Literally never.
I say that all the time in my daily life, but I don't know if I've ever made the joke to you just because I know you've never seen it.
Alright, give us a synopsis of the movie and an impromptu review.
The guy who voices Shrek is the main character, and it's packed with like funny like 90s alternative pop soundtrack, really fun to watch. And it's like got this really weird theme where he's like a coffee shop poet and he likes to like write poems and like do like jazz poetry. And then he meets this girl who works at a butcher shop and he's obsessed with her, but he slowly becomes suspicious that she's actually a murderer because all of her previous boyfriends died under mysterious circumstances. His best friend is a cop and he gets really paranoid and consults this guy, you know, like, could she be a murderer? But he says, no, you're just insecure because you always ruin your relationships by being stupid. And he falls in love more and more with this girl, but then the twist is that actually it was her sister that was murdering all her boyfriends. And that's the twist of the movie. But it's a comedy and it's fucking hilarious because it's just so zany and weird.
Do you think you would murder? No, do you think you would marry a murderer?
That's two questions rolled into one. Would I murder and would I marry a murderer?
Oh, they're two very different things.
It is a very different thing. I mean, it depends. I have to be honest, like, as much as I like to be like, oh, you know, I'm such a well-adjusted moral guy, you know, I would probably marry a murderer if she was attractive enough. I don't know. I'd look past it. I'd be
you wouldn't be like
you can
afraid?
Probably. I mean, if I wasn't one of her victims, I'd probably just be like, you know, thanks for not killing me, you know, and like just appreciate her for who she was. I'm not judgmental.
But would you murder?
Would I murder? I mean, it depends on the scenario. I feel like there's definitely situations in which I would willingly murder. You know? like there's got to be some situation that I could be pushed into.
This is not a joke and should be used in court as evidence against him.
Yeah, our legal team is scrambling right now to cover up the fact that I've just said this live on tape. Yes, I would willingly kill someone. Please, Your Honor, consider the reasonableness of what I'm saying. They needed to die. Sometimes people need killing. No, but like, murder is so quintessential to the human experience. Like, where would we be as a society without murder? You know what I mean? So, I mean, it can't be that bad to participate now and then, depending on who you're killing and why.
How much of that do I have to cut out?
I use your own judgment, I guess.
None of it.
I mean, as long as I never kill anybody in real life, none of that will be relevant in any court case that I could ever be involved in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
as soon as if I do kill someone, at that point, that would be pretty incriminating, right?
Yeah.
What would I go to court for? Like, I can't imagine myself suing someone for copyright or anything like that. Like if someone like plagiarized one of my songs, I'd be like, fine, whatever. Maybe I would go to court for like
parking illegally.
Okay, yeah, that's reasonable. I've done some wild-ass parking jobs in my day. I'm definitely a wild boy when it comes to parking.
Yeah, I feel like every time we hang out, you park, like, the absolute sketchiest way. Like,
I do. It's so weird, because I just, like, decided to park in this random-ass place, and I've been parking there ever since, instead of just, like, pulling up to your house like a normal person. I just park in the weirdest spot. And then I confuse you because I'll park in a different spot and you'll be like, okay, where's your fucking car?
I don't need full health, do I?
No, you're good.
I should probably wait till after I... Nah.
No, do it, Sal.
Do it?
Do it.
I'm gonna regret
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I hope you do.
No.
Remember the time we got lost at the Renaissance Festival? Because I fucking parked and we couldn't find my car for literally half an hour. Remember how bad that shit was? It was so bad.
Alright, I'm gonna
To be
die
fair,
in 1
though,
minute.
it was a huge ass parking lot. It was giant. There was no way we could have found it easily. But we did find it eventually.
I'm nervous.
What's more embarrassing is when we used to get lost when we would park at the parking lot in college. And we would lose my car every fucking day. Despite the fact that it's literally just a parking garage. It's not that hard. How are you not, like, going insane only having 1 heart? That's terrifying.
It's scary.
Anything that hits you is gonna kill you.
Yeah, but that was happening the other times anyways.
That's kind of true, actually.
Oh.
Yo, look out. Ah, I'm getting scared.
Oh
Ah!
my god!
Oh god, no.
Oh, I got sniped from halfway across the map.
That was fucked up. You got no-scoped for real. You got 1v1 no-scoped on Rust.
Well, get on over to Blitz and Chance! We got 1 game! We got a whole bunch of games!